Greetings. Before I start this petty and or informational video, I'm giving the announcement that Verb and Bougie 1980 has been banned from TikTok. This does not stop the message. I have now moved to BNB 1980. Please stay tuned. Yesterday, I talked about the woman whose house that you see right here. She was working and worked several hours, several days in a row. And this is the house that she came back to, where her husband, who is not working, was there with their 5 kids and pets and did absolutely nothing to man the fort. She made a video of herself putting the house back together, and she sped up the video to show herself putting it together. And you could just watch this video and tell that this woman was tired. And I'm going to use this as a jump off for talking about marriage. Every day, women are shamed if they are single. We are bombarded with the notion that marriage is the end all be all. But then when you start to hear the narratives of women who are in these marriages, and you see that when I do is said, that means nothing if it's not supportive on both sides. And women are the ones giving, giving, giving. And so when a marriage becomes what a woman is constantly doing and doing and doing, and she's not getting in return, she's pouring, 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 and not getting that reciprocation, that support in return, she burns out. And for the most part, I do not believe that many males actually appreciate what it means to have a wife. They see a wife as, well, what men are talking about as far as having a wife is a womb, a domestic servant, and in old age, a caregiver. I don't see many men talking about marriage as something where it's like mutually supportive, continuation of dreams with somebody that they care about. I don't see that. And then I want to talk about this quote from Jamie Foxx. He just says, "I just don't think I'm the marrying type, at least for now. Maybe in a few decades when I'm in a wheelchair and need someone to push me around and change my diapers." And you see this. You see a lot of people in his demographic that don't see marriage as important until they are broke down and have nothing left to offer a person. And even when the men do get married, what are they doing to cultivate that relationship when they are with those people? I'm using this as a jump off for a bigger discussion of pour into the people who have poured into you. Stop giving of yourself so much. You are not born here to be a domestic service for somebody. You're just not. You're more than someone's uterus or womb, and more than someone's domestic servant and nursemaid as they get older. You're bigger than that. If men don't show you that they value marriage or value you, say, "I bet." Day after day, we get bombarded on these social media apps with men letting us know that they are the prize, that we should be coveting marriage, that there's a new crop of 18-year-old women each year, that we're only as valuable as our wombs, that we lose value as we age. And just to be honest, just to remind us all that every day we're all getting older unless we die. Now, these are the same people that seem to be having a problem making it to 60. They seem to be having a problem making it to 60, but they tell us that their peak years are like 40 to 55 or something, and they're barely making it to 55. Now, anybody who has looked into these things know that married men live longer. And there is a reason why married men live longer. Married men have women that actually care about them and care about their longevity, their health, blah, blah, blah. Did you make your doctor's appointment? Cooking for them. I do understand that when you say this out loud, it's just like we're going back to what women are used for. We are there to service them. But that's the reality of it. Married men live longer than single men. You can literally just type in "married men live longer" and these articles will pop up. But married men live longer, but married women do not live as long, because when we are married, we are in service of others. We are giving, giving, giving. And a lot of the times, women are giving so much that we have so little left over for ourselves to do things that cultivate our health and well being. And these videos of mine are just a wake up call that you cannot just keep giving and giving and giving until the point where you have nothing left. We deserve to have some of that for ourselves. So some of that needs to be taken. You know, you can't just keep pouring from an empty cup. You have to pour into yourself first, because married women don't typically live long and as happy as our single women counterparts. Ladies, do not continue to let men push this fairy tale narrative that we lose value, because we do not. They are steadily looking for our time, energy, and resources because it benefits them. Do not allow them to devalue you to the point where you feel that you offer no value. Because when you have those self esteem issues, then you will react how they want you to react. Just say, if I have no value, then hard pass. Go be you. Go that way. Another bus comes in 15 minutes. Hard pass. Get someone else to